Hi there, everyone. This is Leah from the Race Center and Tyler from the Recreation Department. And we are in the woods as usual.
Yes, and there have been some sounds we've been hearing, some birds. You can see there's a nice fresh coat of snow in the woods. We did get a big storm recently, a nor'easter, and had me wondering what does a bird that's this big do during a big crazy storm? Um, and so I did some digging and found out some information about chickadees. And it may be tempting to think like, you go outside, you see anything interesting? No, just some chickadees, because they're here all the time. Never again. Chickadees, amazing. So first of all, how do they keep warm when it's negative 20 out? Um, so they have a very nice coat of feathers that is roughly 20% of their body weight. And so that would be like me wearing an 18 pounds of feathers in a jacket, and that would probably keep a person pretty warm. So that's number one. They've got those feathers. They fluff them up, and then they like to hide. They'll find a spot that's very close to the trunk, so you can see the snow has been kind of plastered on this side of the tree, which indicates the wind was coming from this direction. So that little chickadee may find a spot like right here close to the trunk, but more often chickadees tend to find cavities, and so they will go into holes. They can be like the size of a quarter, the hole that they dive into in the tree, and then they hunker in there with their 20 pounds of feathers, jackets. But they also are amazing eaters. And I think Eric actually talked about how they can cache in their memories, actually get better when they're stressed. And so they're able to find these things, and they can cache up to 500,000 food items in 1 year. And then they are able to find those and come back to them. And they also eat 60%, they can eat up to 60% of their body weight in a day. So that would be like me tucking into a nice meal of 100 pounds of food in 1 day. And so they eat seeds, nuts. They also like to eat insects and spiders that are dormant, that are like have found little spots in the bark of trees. And so they'll just eat. And then, they eat all day. And then at night, they find their little perch, and their little feet, their default mode is clinging. So they actually don't need to use much energy to hold on to the branch. They need to use some energy to release the branch. So they are clinging there, and they lose most of their heat through their beak and their eyes. So they just tuck those into their little wing and weather the storm like that. And through the night, they can lose 10 to 15% of their body weight, just shivering and keeping warm in their feathers. So then they get smaller, and then in the morning they feast again. And also they can go into like this state of hypothermia where they lose up to 12 degrees Fahrenheit of their body's inner core temperature. And then they'll have a little stash breakfast next to them, that as soon as they wake up, then they'll start eating again to bring that back up. So all winter long, they're just yo-yoing along, making it through the winter. And just a chickadee. Are you kidding me? That's amazing.
Thank you.